One stolen egg high above the Western Ghats sparks danger. The nest is unguarded, and the hungry macaque has discovered a meal far more valuable than fruit. But the eagle is already returning, and the thief has only seconds to escape before the nest becomes a battlefield. For now, the river has bought time, and the macaque begins calling for the troop, hidden somewhere deeper in the forest. The calls are answered from deeper within the forest. They guide the exhausted macaque toward the safety of its waiting troop. At last, the young macaque reaches its troop, where familiar calls and close companions offer a brief moment of safety. As daylight fades across the Western Ghats, the troop turns from survival to another urgent task, finding enough food before darkness. Ficus figs provide precious energy when other fruits become scarce, drawing the troop together beneath a heavily laden tree. As ripe figs accumulate below, their scent begins attracting other forest animals, turning the feeding ground into a place of unexpected danger. But beneath the feeding troop, another hunter has arrived silently, following the scent of fallen fruit through the darkening forest. The python strikes without warning, but the squirrel reacts just in time, escaping upward before the ambush can succeed. The failed ambush changes everything. Now the python turns its attention toward the larger prize moving above. One sharp alarm changes the mood instantly, warning the troop that danger is climbing toward them from below. The warning spreads through the canopy, and the entire troop abandons the feeding tree before the python can reach them. The smooth trunk slows the python's climb, giving the macaques precious seconds to widen the distance between hunter and prey. The first dive misses, but the eagle refuses to give up, forcing the macaque deeper into the tangled canopy. With every dive, the macaque changes direction, using the tangled branches to stay one step ahead of the eagle. The canopy offers protection, but every escape route narrows as the determined eagle keeps closing the distance. Then the macaque spots another escape route, a narrow branch stretching dangerously close to the river below. With the eagle closing in again, the macaque makes a desperate move, dropping lower toward the river and thicker cover. Near the river, dense vegetation finally gives the macaque an advantage, forcing the eagle to abandon another direct attack. Unable to reach the canopy, the python abandons the climb and returns to the forest floor, where another opportunity may await. But the forest floor holds another predator, one that has remained hidden while the python searched for its next meal. Neither predator expected competition here, but within seconds, the quiet forest floor becomes a dangerous confrontation. The python strikes first, forcing the leopard to retreat before the confrontation becomes a battle neither predator can easily control. The leopard refuses to retreat, edging closer, while the python holds its ground and prepares for another defensive strike. The python tightens its coils, turning its entire body into a defensive barrier as the leopard searches for an opening. The leopard tests the python with a sudden feint, probing its defenses without committing to a dangerous bite. After testing the defenses, the leopard finally commits, forcing the python to react with all its strength. Now the python fights back, using a sudden defensive strike to keep the powerful leopard at a dangerous distance. With the python gone, the troop cautiously returns to feeding, because hunger eventually draws even wary animals back toward food. But beneath the feeding troop, movement in the shadows signals that another hunter may already be approaching. The hidden movement belongs not to another predator, but to a palm civet searching the fallen figs beneath the tree. Neither predator can afford a careless move, so both remain still, waiting for the other to reveal weakness. After several tense exchanges, the leopard decides the risk is too high and begins slowly withdrawing into the forest. The confrontation ends without a winner, and once again the forest returns to its quiet rhythm as darkness settles over the Western Ghats.